G'day, peoples.
Oh, hey. Oh, I thought that was Godzilla.
Pardon?
I thought that was Godzilla.
It is.
Oh, it is Godzilla. It is too.
Oh, really? Really? You got to pull that out.
Oh, hey. So, hello, everybody, and welcome. Oh, Stinger.
Oh, hang on. Give me a sec.
Oh, hey.
There we go.
Welcome, everybody, and a special welcome to Mr. Paul Price. Thanks for joining in, mate.
Fuck, Peter's got manky toes.
James, Smith out Scarlin. G'day, mate.
Oh,
That's Peter's toes.
say something, Pete.
Peter's not
Looking
here.
lost. Oh, he's not coming through. Hey, Paul, how you been, mate?
I've been good, thanks, Jason.
What have you been up to?
Running parents around.
Right, yeah. You heard them where? They worse than kids or what?
Trying to work out where this echo's coming from.
Is your YouTube channel up or anything? Because if it is, that'll be your issue.
That's it.
Yeah. So, what have you been up to this week, Paul?
Started an R34
Yep.
and run parents around.
Busy week.
Yeah.
Right.
Sucks match.
And what about you, Hibbo? What have you been doing?
Oh, well.
Oh, here we go.
What haven't I been doing? I haven't been enjoying myself. I've finally finished
hasn't been out, man.
Hey? Oh, shut up, Bill. I have 99% finished unpacking. I have
Hey, Dominic.
continued on my Hawk. I have a spray booth, which I'm really close to numbers to.
That is amazing.
The Peroni carton, obviously.
And the ventilation at the side, that's brilliantly done. Well done, mate.
Oh yeah. No, I've got double ventilation. Let me just show you that.
Yep.
So I've got window just there. So that's my backyard. So that's my backyard.
That's a smoker.
That's an olive tree there. That's
I'll be
yummy.
back shortly.
There's
Right,
my
mate.
clothesline.
Pete, oh, sorry.
There's my Weber. There's my oops, wrong way. There's my little model bench thing.
That's his rock.
Looks like. But that's my model bench. I've got a trestle table. So and there's the Hawk that I've just started on again. So what's happening? My dad's building me a Dad's building me a thing that goes across to the other side, where I'll be able to have my camera vertical down. There's going to have two slots for the camera, so that's going to be good. That's about it. I've got some old memorabilia here. I've got my senior constable slide for when I was a Northern Territory police officer. Shut up, dude, you fuckwit. My sergeant slide from when I was a acting sergeant at Northern Territory Police. I have my name because when I was in the Navy, I couldn't remember it. I have one of my ranks. That's my ceremonial or my white working uniform, leading seaman thing. Then there's my old.
You're leading what?
Leading seaman, mate. First
leading what?
Oh, shut up, dickhead. There's my college badge there, and then there's my name again. For my overalls that we don't have anymore. So there, that's my day. Nice to see you all. I'll talk to you all later. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to show you that. See ya.
Okay, Bill.
That was my daughter when she was like 5 or 6 or 7. And she was happy to be on the Navy base and saluting me and shit. Better salute than Jason probably ever would have done as well.
Memories that can never be lost.
That's right, mate. That's exactly right.
So, what about you, Bill?
I have spent the weekend planting another 250 trees and then marking out another 750 trees so they don't get lost, and brush cutting 5 kilometres of fence line.
How do trees get lost?
When the grass
No,
grows
anyway.
taller than the trees get lost.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Put it this way: if people had listened to me when it first started, the trees wouldn't have got lost.
How do you lose a
But
tree?
I tried to put 3-inch little sticks with pink ribbon on them next to the trees, and instead of putting, 4-foot high stakes like I asked for, so it just made my job harder.
Still don't know how you lose a tree.
Well, anyway, never mind. Moving on. Paul?
He's all been done, Paul.
Yeah.
You weren't
Really?
listening.
Oh,
For sec. There we go.
I was probably shaking hands with the unemployed.
No, just running parents around. Keeping the house straight.
No, we basically been bottling paint, making paint, bottling paint, labeling paint, boxing paint, sending paint away. Played golf today. That was great.
What was the score?
Yeah, mate, 90. I was good. I was quite happy with that. 25 up on last one, so that was good.
What was the par?
What else? Got rid of the tray. Got
What was the par?
72.
Done well.
So, talking about trees, we got all our palm trees around the property gone. So that's good. Get turping next week or the week after, one of the two.
Did they tell you what they were?
Palm trees.
Were they Cuban Royals or Cocos
Palm trees.
or?
Went up in the air, looked like palm trees, looked like an island, palm tree. They're not there anymore, so that's not my worry.
Palm trees built.
Yeah. Best part of the last week was knowing that the parcel, like the big initial stuff, got to the UK. And I think mid-June, mid-July, we send off 680 kilo of outlaw paint to the UK.
Oh, nectar of the gods.
Hang on. Jace. Isn't the best part of your week knowing that Peter's got really manky toes and has broken it?
I didn't want to dwell on that. I wanted to focus not just on Pete.
No, but it's funny. Yeah, it's great. It's good.
It is. I mean, that message we got, that was beautiful. It touched my heart.
But I'm just looking at the actual photo he sent of his toes, and I'm just like, how can someone who has so many manicures
obviously
and
I'm not
pedicures
part
have
of the
toes
link
like that?
because I never got anything.
It's Pete's toes is like golems from Lord of the Rings.
No, Gollum has nice feet compared to Pete's toes.
Maybe he's a hobbit. I don't know. Just a tall hobbit.
No, I think he's just a strange cat.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
No, I think he's okay.
So no hospital.
He's a lamb
This
mullet.
is local treatment. It's going to hurt. I'm going to ask him a video of it.
Yeah. We want to see him in pain.
Want to
I'll
hear
give
it?
him local treatment.
Yeah,
It involves
It's better. So, Paul, this R34, what scale? 124, 125?
124th.
Yeah.
To me,
My boy loves him.
I've got that up there. Yeah,
Someone tell me, is it Tamia or Tamia? Like this,
Tamia.
Tamia.
Yes.
so many different people say it so many different ways.
Is that box, Paul? Is that the V-Spec R34
Yep.
kit number? Hang on.
Oh, fuck. Bill's rolled his eyes.
24210 2500.
Oh, g'day, Pete.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Say hi to Pete, everyone.
Where is he?
He's in
Manky
chat.
Toes here.
Bring your toe on show.
Yeah.
Hey, Manky Toes.
Come on, Princess, harden up. You're right. So, Paul, what do you...
Peter, Jason's coming on looking like that, so why can't you come on with a little bit of pain?
I'm glad you got a hoodie on your bullhead and a beanie.
Well, yeah.
So, Paul, with that R34, you doing it that colour or?
Oh,
Yep.
Harry's in.
Do you have that colour or do you want that colour made?
Ah, yes, I would like it made, please.
All right.
Send me the invoice.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for mine. Well, my colours are meant to be made. It's bloody 3 months ago.
Yeah, but I like Paul.
Oh,
I got mine.
And yours is already made. You just have got to go and get them. Let us know. Send me an email, Hibbo. Text me. They're all there waiting for you. I'm not just going to send 4 colours to you.
Well,
So-
an email.
What do you need, Paul?
Just the Bayside Blue, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I can't even produce my colours because they're not here.
How are you up for primer?
I'm fine for primer still.
You got the black and the grey?
Yep.
Right.
I think I got a little bit of the black left because I used most of it on the Enterprise.
Yeah, well, I'll send you some of that as well, mate.
All right, thank you.
What's going on, Ops? You look like a fucking Eskimo.
He does, doesn't he?
Fucking cold, mate.
What temperature is it there, mate?
I don't know. Hang on, let me look.
I'm at like 15 degrees.
16.4 feels like 10.9. It's
We
cold.
are.
Don't forget he's been up north all this time too.
Yeah, I've been in 30-degree heat. Thanks.
Yeah,
We're
he's got-
currently 23, feels like 25.
I was about to say 25, but yeah.
Oh, Pete, that's just... I'll share that as well.
What's wrong with that? Don't look too bad. Fuck, my toes look worse than that.
No,
when I got
that's just
crushed.
wrong.
That's going to
Mate,
hurt when
that's
they pull it
nothing
straight.
compared to what my toes look like when I got crushed by a hydraulic leg.
Yeah, but that's his natural feet. Like, that's sickening.
My
I'm
toes,
going to need
you
some
know when you
colours.
step on a grape and the grape goes like, well, that's what my toes look like when I got them crushed by a hydraulic leg. And that doesn't happen quickly.
Yeah, well, you're not real quick to move out of the way, are you?
No,
Now,
well, the
what would you
problem
reckon-
was we were set up in a situation where the hydraulic leg didn't have to move that far to be on ground.
Pete's hospital bed.
Works for me.
So with rust, what do you think would look better? Fontana grey, ruby red, pearl white, sea blue, or V-dub blue?
For rust.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want them rusting, but so I'm going to have rust underneath, obviously, and then I'm going to do the salt, but I'm going to have that normal colour over the top.
How
What you think?
Rust is always on top of paint.
No. You know, when you're fucking rusting the fucking VW I'm doing, you do the rust base coat, right? Then you do the salt layer, and then you wipe all that shit off. Then you put some paint over the top of the salt, and then you do the other stuff. I don't know exactly, but what colour?
Right,
Oh,
well,
no,
you
it's
need to
just
go
straight
from
up.
old rust through to your newer rust. Because your old rust is always dark.
You've got the whole set,
What
haven't you?
colour is the normal car gonna be?
Whatever color you want it to be.
Yeah, but I want it to be a 1966. So they're the 5 colours that it comes in. The
Do the blue.
1966.
Go the blue,
Which one?
the light blue.
Sea blue?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do sea blue. Thank you, Jason, for being a bit of a sensible person.
I'll go play hide and fuck yourself.
And because that sea blue, especially when you go to the older, like when you're bringing it out and you got to the darker rust, it'd be a really good contrast of what it's rust is actually doing.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're doing a red, it tends to absorb it.
Yeah.
That R34, you're not rusting that up, are you there? Paul?
No.
Should be
It's
showroom.
Covering it in dust.
Mate, that's a good effect. I noticed a couple of yours have got that effect up already.
I was thinking it's sit them on the shelf so I get covered in dust.
Yeah.
Bloody Monique called the other day. I missed her phone call, so that sucks. So I have to call her Monday. So yeah, she must be flat chat. Like, because hard to get hold of her.
Paul, I've got a nice little central display area set out in the shack.
Yes, it's all boxed.
All good.
And all the bits that can fall off have fallen off and are in a container.
All good.
So, what's the thing doing? Taking forever.
I mean, Pete built it, so, you know.
Who built what?
What?
Oh, buddy, Pete's sending more photos of his feet through.
Oh, really?
It's put me off my dinner.
Mate, there's roadkill out there that doesn't look that bad. No,
That's all right. I've got to grill some sandwiches on an open fire later.
you do?
Yeah.
When are you getting 240, mate?
Let's just say it's been a bit of a setback.
What's the setback?
Well, apparently, the company that's building the boys' house has pushed it back.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I've seen it.
It just looks like ouchies. Sorry,
Wow,
George.
he looks like he's in serious pain. That's so good.
Somebody touched his wallet.
Someone said it's going to cost him more than $3 a straight.
Someone got a hold of the key card. So I've asked for the electrician to run the power to where their site's going to be, put a junction box in, and then run the power to me.
Yep. And when's
So
that
that
happening?
when their dwelling finally arrives, it's just a temporary shut off, hook them up, Bob's your uncle, pains your arm. Because their dwelling's been pushed back about, I think, 2 months.
All right. Dom, you just sent me an email, and mate, as soon as I get a notification, I will check that. But it hasn't come on the screen anywhere yet, up in the top, because I've got on this one. It lets me know on my notifications of emails and all that sort of stuff over there, mate. So yeah, I don't know what it is. It could be the website or just what's going on, but yeah. Hey Harry, sorry mate, I wasn't being rude. But mate, that's a shame. 2 months, that's a fair wait.
Oh, you can't help the way the system rolls over here.
So whereabouts are you again, Paul? Whereabouts? James is asking, where do you
Sydney.
reside?
Sydney, Bankstown.
Oh no.
Not far from Pete, apparently.
2 suburbs.
Don't tell me you support the doggies.
No.
Like, fuck that.
Who? You support Paul?
Oh, jeez, it's even worse.
No.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, hang on.
Hey,
Pete's
the
just sent a
Bombers.
voice message.
Jeez. Wow. See, there's only one team.
Go to Bombers.
Oh, no. We're not talking about people coming out of the
Go
closet.
to Bombers.
That's my son
Yawn.
has that cup.
Yeah, that's one of about 30 of the buggers.
Pete's, the bone's broken.
Yeah.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm very, very embarrassed to show this today. After getting done by fucking Hawthorn yesterday.
Uska.
Hang on.
Hey, Paul.
Morning,
Not you,
monkey.
Paul, the other Paul. Not you. Other Paul.
Hey, Monk.
Afternoon, monkey.
Monkey magic.
Actually, over there it'd be very, very, very morning, wouldn't it?
In case you don't know, Monkey, Paul, Peter's not here because
8:30 over there.
Ed, maybe since he's had his toes straightened out, he can think straight now.
That actually looks pretty fucked up.
That did. It looked bad.
Wow. And this time, which doctor's putting something else on it.
Uh-oh. Here's trouble.
Yeah.
Look out. Muse is about.
Mate, I'm looking forward, Paul, to seeing that R34, mate.
Okay.
That way I know that if yours is really good, I don't have to make mine.
Well, start yours.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks. Appreciate that. You
When?
still get fucked. He's just
You got to remember he's got a few builds to finish first.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the day where we've got staff and I can just take time to do what I love.
Well, at least you got your priorities set.
Yeah.
You're going to finish the tank. Then you're going to do the ASLAV. Well, mind you, you finished the Mrs. Outlaw build yet? Oh, well, you'll finish that first. Then you do the tank. Then you got the ASLAV. Then you got Lank.
Yep.
And then,
then
what?
Decisions.
Is it a Spitty?
I think I'll do the Tamiya 1 Mark 9, but I want to start one of the ships, so I'm not sure whether I should do the Hornet, the Yamato, the Arizona, the Missouri, or the Titanic.
Hornet.
Oh, that's your vote, Paul?
Assist to the left.
Hornet.
Hibbo?
Well, sorry, no, I wasn't listening.
Oh, no way. So, out of the ships,
2 hours 3, Hornet.
Hornet,
Because that's distance to the left.
Missouri, Arizona, Titanic, Yamato.
I went to the Titanic.
No, Hornet, just to relax.
Harry's gone Hornet.
She died the hardest.
No, I reckon Titanic. You were fucking so excited
So
when you got
many
the
people
Titanic.
have done
Shut
the
up,
Titanic.
I'm stoked on that. I'd love to do the Titanic. That personally, that's what. Because there's thousands of dollars up in that black box up there for all the HK, all the China 3D, the Pontos, the extra fiber optics I bought, the PCB boards. I'd just like to start that because.
Well, then it's just like every other hobby, mate. You just started.
Hornet.
But I suppose because I've got the bench space to build both, like it'd be good if you get stuck on. Well, you guys know when you've hit a point in a build where you're just like, and and I'll get both going.
I need a break from this ship, so I'll start another ship.
Yeah, but two different things. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Paul? Like a military ship versus a
civilian ship, yeah.
Civilian ship.
And see, I go from ship to aircraft or ship to car.
Yeah. Because I've got 4 meters of bench space there. So
Rub it in.
and then I've got 1.5 there and another 1.5 over there. So yeah. No. Yeah, I'll get a vote on it. I think Titanic seems to be winning. It'll look good. I know where I want to go.
Everybody's done the Titanic.
Eh?
Hornet's different.
Yeah, Hornet's very different. But as I said, I might 1 week Titanic, 1 week Hornet. I can have both builds sitting on the bench. So
It's your channel.
oh, it's not about the channel, mate. It's just about building.
Oh, I understand that, but I'm just saying,
So that's when you finish everything else you've started, yeah?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, we've still got a couple of years to make up our minds.
Why do you sound like you're underwater, Hibbs?
Because he went lower next and you popped up.
UQC.
Use my stupid microphone on the computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not the same with that, Peter. It doesn't. There's no one to give shit to. Peter, you wanker. Paul, give Peter some shit, would you? Give him a hard time.
No, I can't because I got to pick up the rest of his stuff yet.
That's fine. No, he'll still give it to you. He might just not want to give you a hug like he did last time.
Just make sure you
don't remember that one.
He told us he wanted to, but
okay.
Yeah. He said this time he probably will. So just be careful, mate.
Well, hugs are right, but no tongue.
Oh,
No. High fives are fine, just no eye contact.
And Dominic, you should have a reply email, brother. Yep, you should have a reply email. Waiting.
Oh, Ice Queen just showed up.
Hey, Sue.
Morning, Sue.
Oh, wow. How formal was that? Very British. Wow. Cool. So, as I said earlier, everything arrived. A bunch of the paint arrived for James at spruebox.com, spruebox.co.uk. So Moss will have his as well. So can't wait for that. Moss should have his next week by the time James gets to putting his section, so he can play with it. So
who's playing with what?
The paint.
Oh,
Hey, Sue, just so you know, Sue, Peter's not here because he's broken his toe.
Yep, in Thailand, brain damage. You want to see your flowers?
Unemployed. I'll be back.
Show everyone the photo, mate.
I will, mate. I should show a few of the photos, especially the one of his face there where he's...
But he's in pain?
Yeah, I think that's a good photo.
Or maybe he's just getting a broken toe.
Or he's just got the bill.
It's hard to tell which one's broken.
Well, which one's got more arthritis in it?
Yeah. Wow. Talk about a fungal infection. Send me link here. Hang on. Wow. How's that? Sue comes on and he's all over it like white on rice.
On a paper plate in a snowstorm.
Yep, like a paper plate in a snowstorm. Yep. He can peel bananas as well, Skull. But make sure you all welcome him when he finally turns up. Because we got a welcome for him, don't you worry about that. I'll let Hibbo say hello first.
Yes.
I can hear Hibbo finger from here. And look out. Ready, Hibbo?
Yep, is he coming, is he?
Yep.
Hey guys,
Hi, Peter.
can you hear me all right?
How's your foot, Peter? Are you okay?
Hang on. Okay, somebody talk.
He's a bit
Hello,
long.
Peter.
Yeah, okay, I can just hear you.
How's your foot? Is your toe
Oh, mate.
okay?
It doesn't look good. So it was broken. It was broken upwards and twisted to the left. So her father, who's a masseur, went to him and he's twisted it back and straightened it. But it's still broken, but they're saying don't bother going to the hospital. Hospital won't help you. So
Well,
I don't know. Personally, I think the way the angle of it, it's not going to be very comfortable wearing shoes in future. So it needs to be straightened, I think. I don't know. I've never had a broken toe.
Paddle pop stick, mate. Paddle pop stick.
Yeah.
Paddle pop sticks. Should I be putting ice on it too, by the way?
Yeah, ice it, Pete.
Definitely
Ice and
Yeah.
paddle pop stick. Split it up.
Man, I can't straighten it, man. Fucking, you should. I was in tears when he just got it from an angle. Like I can't.
Well, you got to.
I'm going to keep my shoe on. That keeps it protected. And it's just that when my foot is on a flat surface, I can feel the bone in the bottom of my toe in my shoe. Like, it shouldn't be like that. and it's pointing up. So, yeah.
Well, fine.
Anyway.
Now,
Late to the party, but how'd you manage it?
Ice.
hang on.
Well, I put... They're going to give me some ice.
Peter,
Yeah.
they can't do anything with a broken toe anyway. You can't set a broken toe. Unless it's
I know you
really,
can't.
really,
I've heard that.
Yeah, unless it's really smashed.
No, he straightened it. It was really... Yeah, it was really crooked to the left, but he straightened it now, but it's, you know...
But listen, what you want to do, right,
and water.
is keep your weight off it. Peter.
Yes, mate.
Keep your weight off it. Get one of your little your girls there today. Get you some crutches. Keep your weight
we got some ice. If I can, I don't know if I can turn the camera around. Yeah, here's where we're at now. Yeah, that's it.
More ice than that.
I put ice in there. Okay.
Get a bag. Get a bag or a cloth and put ice in it.
Hanging to the left, Sue.
Well, anyway.
How the hell did you manage that?
I went to the went off for a ride down the local dam, and there's a national park, and parked the bike, just walking around on the rocks, and I just stubbed my toe. But because I had my toenails removed at the podiatrist here, there's no protection. And when I've stubbed my toe, there's no nail there, and boom, it's just bent up. Yeah.
Ow.
So,
Ow.
anyway. I'm a muppet. What can I say?
Hey, but if it makes you feel better, we don't feel bad.
That I feel much better now. Your sympathy was not expected at all, and I'm pleasantly surprised that I was right.
Well, that's good, because
I don't feel any pain.
Oh, look, we got ice coming. Yeah, I just don't want things to swell up too much. I guess, like maybe just a few days it's going to be a bit sore, eh?
It's going to be.
I can walk around.
Hopefully you've only dislocated it.
No, it's broken. This guy, he knows what he's looking at. He's straightened it. He's a professional. He's the ones that fixed my lungs when I had long COVID, massaged my side and fixed it like a miracle. The hospital bring him patients for massages. So, but when I do come back, I'll get it X-rayed anyway.
No, keep the weight off it and let it set.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me just try and push it down a bit and see if it's...
No, don't fuck with it.
It looks terminal.
No, okay. It's stuck in that position. Trust me, I was in tears when he tried to.
Well, why did you do
God, that's cold. Thank you.
That's why they call it ice.
We wanted you to see you in tears.
Yeah.
Because that would have made us feel better about the whole situation.
Yeah, well, this was over an hour ago I did this. I had to ride half an hour back. I literally, after I told you, it was like 10 minutes earlier that I did it.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah, so
it's all good.
Besides beating the shit out of your toes, and what have you been up to?
Well, let's see. Modelling, nothing. Went out, had a nice breakfast this morning at a local restaurant. Some bacon, sausages, eggs, toast. Nice. Yesterday we spent the day at the pool. It's nice. Tomorrow we're supposed to be, and probably will still go to a local market in the next town that's quite big on Mondays, so I want to do that. And I think my Dutch friend here wants to go to a big supermarket called Macro that sell a lot of European stuff. He wants to get some of his European meats and stuff up in Korat, so we're going to go for a drive up there probably on Wednesday or so. I'm not doing much here. It's just hanging around, so it's not like there's any much physical activity. Broken toe's not going to put a dent in the holiday. And that's it. That's all I've been up to.
So what about the day before, like yesterday, what did you do the rest of the week before
The rest of the times, coming here to the restaurant, me and the other guy went for a ride on the bikes out into the village area and around the cane fields and cornfields, and just went for a bit of a cruise. That's about it. Not much to do when you're on a holiday here. If you've got your own place and you're living in your own place, then you could be doing your own thing. But when you're in a little motel room, it's not much else.
Yeah, you unsupervised some very unsafe work practices yesterday. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Anyway, I can't see in chat. Are there many in chat?
By the way, Pete, is there any concrete left?
Embarrassing myself in front of.
Pete, is there any concrete left?
You got skullfish.
Goldfish.
Ice cream. Dominic. Harry. James.
All right.
Pete.
We've got a few customers in their trucks over there.
Pete.
Yeah.
Is there any concrete left?
Mate, the concrete set, it looks pretty good. A little bit amateur, but it'll do the job.
You can grab a cup and open the fuck up.
Put it this way, I'm not going to let them do my house when I come over here. Maybe the driveway.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's cold.
It's called ice, Pete.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Come on, suck it up, princess.
Yeah. Try having a hydraulic crush.
Oh, here we go with the hydraulic crush again. Bilge.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Buff. You've been there.
Sorry about the noise.
Well, you said I had a Paul.
Jesus.
You haven't said hello to Paul, no.
No.
You rude bastard, Peter.
You haven't said hello to Paul.
I think he's about to pass
Say
out.
hello to Paul, Peter.
Yeah.
Surviving.
The one you gave all your precious models to?
Should have bought my Bluetooth earplugs so I could hear you better. It's just the noise around.
Say hello to Paul, you rude prick.
Look, Paul, I'm sorry about this, mate. He's very rude. And he's, yeah, mate, he's not using like this. He's very self-absorbed at the moment.
I think he's definitely suffering.
I know, it's great.
It's great to watch. We could watch this all day.
This is making me hungry.
What?
Oh, you're fucking sick.
No, watching him suffer.
Thank you. Truck driver's feeling sorry for me. Coffee? Cappuccino? Yeah, just ordered a nice cappuccino.
That'll make you feel better. Say hello to Paul, you rude prick. Say hello to Paul.
Comes with ice.
Put the phone on your head.
Hey?
Say hello.
You got no, mate. The drama. Do you know what's happened? On a serious note, my father hasn't been well. He's at my place while I'm here. No one can contact him. Right? He got in the car and drove back to Queensland on his own after complaining his legs were killing him and he couldn't walk. Right? My sister took him to hospital up here. Guess what? He's had a fucking stroke and didn't even know it and driven from Sydney back to Brisbane.
Shit.
He's slurred. His speech is slurred. They got him in hospital now. They're doing tests. Fuck.
Unreal. When that happened?
2 days ago. I think 2 or 3 days ago. I rung him and couldn't contact him. I rung my sister. She tried to contact him. Contact one of his friends. Contacted my neighbour who knocked on the door. Finally, we got to him. He was on the lounge and couldn't get up.
Shit.
Yeah, but no, he's fine. not helpless, you know, doesn't need any help, and he drove back to Brisbane.
So they're doing more tests or what?
Anyway, we'll see what happens. They're doing tests. They think he may have had a stroke at this stage.
All right. So
Yeah.
we'll keep you updated.
Oh, he's stubborn like you.
These trucks are leaving. It'll be a bit quiet around here.
Do you have volume on your phone that you can turn up?
What's that?
If you turn your volume up on your phone.
It's all the way up, mate. It's all the way up. I don't know why it's not louder.
Mate, let us know if we can give us his phone number or whatever, and we can try and contact him for you as well.
Yeah. It's all good.
Sorry, Pete, who had a stroke?
His dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's a big guy, you know, he's just a lot of weight going around. He's not fit. You know, apparently when he arrived at my place when I was still there before I left, he had a bit of a trip coming up the stairs and hurt his legs, and he thinks that might have been the start of the problem.
How's his
But he
toe?
never said anything while I was there. Anyway.
Hey, how's his toe?
James wants to know where in Brisbane is he?
Oh, geez. Is it the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital or something like that?
RPA is in Sydney.
Or was it the one on the Gold Coast? It's the big one on the Gold Coast. Yeah. Yeah, the Gold Coast Hospital would have been the closest one for him, yeah.
No, the RPA in Sydney would have been the closest one for him.
Yeah, that,
Yeah,
Well,
I know that place well too often. Spent
That's
years in
right,
that.
it would have. Yeah, I knew something was wrong. Like my sister would say, oh, when he's lying down and he answers the phone, he sounds a bit like that. I said, oh, I don't know. And talking to him, he's just talking like it's an effort to speak, and he's just slurring his words. And then the next day when she rang him, she said he was still like that and he wasn't lying down. And he said, you were right, there was something else wrong. And then when I rang him yesterday afternoon, I spoke to him. He was in the hospital getting tests on a stretcher in the corridor, and he sounded just as he did when I last spoke to him, you know, with this slur speech business, you know. I mean, that's stroke can have that effect, I guess, you know.
It does.
Yeah,
You know.
it does.
That's like
Yeah,
Bill's
at the minimum, you know.
Mate,
Yeah.
that's like Bill's 9 days out of 10 slurring his words.
You know, I mean, he bought a treadmill. He's got all this stuff at his place, but my sister says he bought it, yeah, and he used it for about a week and never touched it since. The only time he ever gets up and goes anywhere is when he goes and does the shopping, and that's it, you know, and lies around all day watching TV. You know, 80, yeah, I think he's 80, actually. Yeah.
Sue agrees
Right.
with you, Pete.
Oh, hang on. Yes, Dom, I have moved. I have my nice new little model area. Let me just show you. Sorry, everyone has already seen it. There's my outdoor. There's outdoor. You can see Perth has nice blue skies today. This is why the ponds love to live here. There's my weather and my outdoor setting. And that's an olive tree. That's an olive tree over there. This is my spray booth. And then that's my bench. And there's Eddie's rock. Oh shit. There's Eddie's rock. Oh, up there. There's rock. And there's my daughter. That's my daughter saluting. Not saluting Jason or Bilge, but saluting decent people. And that's my daughter when she was a little baby. So yeah, and there's my computer. There's my beer.
All right, I'll see that, and I'll raise you one.
There's other stuff there and other stuff.
Here is my granddaughter.
And then that there. Yeah, well, I'm not going to show my grandkids.
I can't get rid of the glare. That's up.
yeah, that's everything. Dom. I was going to call you Danielle.
Where's your grandkids, Pete?
What?
Where are your grandkids, Pete?
Grandkids? No grandkids.
Mine are on the Central Coast.
What you got there, Ops?
What?
Yeah.
I know the buffer's sucking on easy chewables. Ah.
Right. No, hang on. This is how cold it is in Perth right now. I bought a carton of 4X Gold yesterday, right? Put 2 or 3 cans in my fridge. Left the others behind my bar. I'm gonna have to do a little walkthrough of the house soon, with like on a live or whatever. Everyone can see it. But I put the block behind the bar, and I've just gone to put some more in the fridge. And I could probably honestly.
Can you?
Oh, shut up, Peter.
You got 25? I've only got 1,000.
Peter, shut up.
Hey.
Shut up. Anyway, I went and just got a couple to put in the fridge then, and I could honestly take it out of the carton and drink it now. I put it there behind the fridge about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so 25, nearly 26 hours ago, and it's still cold enough to drink. That's how fucking cold this hellhole is. Perth.
This morning it was 4 degrees outside.
Oh, well, we almost had rain. Oh, sorry, not rain, snow in the Perth metro area the other week, up in the hills. It almost snowed in Perth, mate, in the suburbs of Perth. And that's happened like 3 times.
This morning it was colder outside than it was in the fridge.
Oh. And look, you know I don't like wearing shit on my head, but fucking hell. Just
put it this way, you know when you need to turn your fridge down when your milk's fucking freezing.
Oh, yeah. Someone say something.
How's our land mullet doing?
Oh, Peter looks like he's got constipation. Are you constipated, Pete?
I think that's just pure pain.
It doesn't look good.
Love it.
Go get some ganja, Peter.
Suck it up. Suck it up. Yeah. Oh, really?
Is that nice coffee got ganja?
Release some opiates.
Try for a brain freeze.
Peter, send me some ganja.
Legal over here. I need to get some of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a little toke, dude. You won't feel. You'll be like so relaxed.
I'll be able to straighten your toe out daily.
Is this going to hurt me later? Is this going to be painful later?
Yes.
Oh, fucko.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Every time you'll know before it's going to before it happens when it's going to rain.
Oh yeah.
It's not quite as painful as gout, but it's close to it.
Oh yeah.
I remember
laying in bed for like 2 weeks with like 1 broken toe and 2 fractured ones, and oh my god, not even a flagon of Woomala and endo make it any good.
A flagon? You've been trying to get yourself flagon.
Oh fucking dude, I was just pumping that shit and it just wasn't helping.
No.
Not only that, but when you're asleep and you roll over and you catch your toes on the bed sheets.
But still, the worst, honestly, I've had that many broken toes, but the worst pain I've been in, apart from after I've had my shoulder reconstructions, was gout. That was the worst pain I've ever been in. It is fucked. And I've had it in pretty much every joint now. No, it's what I eat. The beer and stuff doesn't do it to me. It's what I eat if I drink a lot of red wine. Shellfish, tomatoes, salami, red wine. They're the ones that do it. Like I've had my big toe sitting up like that. I've had a sheet touch it, sent lightning through my whole body with that much pain. It was fucking excruciating. Like seriously excruciating. And when I've had it in my knee, it's just as bad. I've had it in my wrist. It's just not like that.
I think Peter's looking more worried.
I think
Worst thing for me was after I had my crush injury on my toes was definitely sleeping, because you get your sheets tangled up, and every time you're like, oh, fuck me, you wake up screaming.
Hey, Bilge, I took that link on Facebook I just sent on the messenger.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's up your alley.
Oh, okay.
Have a look.
Hi, Monique.
On my way.
Monique's in, finally. Oh, hey.
Hey, you don't have to call
Monique,
her.
if you're worried about Peter's face, he's got constipation.
Somebody give him a wooden spoon, quick.
Yeah. It's not as bad as the toothache I suffered a couple of months back. That was the worst. Ingrown toenails getting fixed was the most pain in my life. Although that comes close to that toothache that night. That was almost worth taking my life for. But I tell you what, the pain when he straightened this big toe just then before, that hurt so much I laughed in pain. And the tears. I just laughed because I thought, oh, this is hell. And it didn't just happen once. It was like he must have tried to straighten that thing about 5 times. And I'm like, oh, freaking hell. But I thought he was fixing it. Like I thought it was dislocated. I thought he was just going to straighten it up. It'll be good. Get over it. It'll be fine. But no, obviously it's broken.
When I went in for surgery for my ingrown toenail, they actually told me my big toe nail was 3 mil from coming out the bottom of my big toe.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll ask your money back because
I had mine done. Yeah, I had mine done in hospital in the emergency, where they literally took to both sides of my toenails on both feet, by the way, with scalpels, with anaesthetic that didn't make any difference whatsoever. I think I told Jace this story. They worked 20 minutes on one toe, and then they said, right, now we'll do the other one. I almost passed out. And then when I finally went to a doctor to get it done properly, they said you should never have let them. They're all student doctors. You should never have let them touch you. And then I had them properly surgically, the toenails removed.
Yeah, well, see, I thought it was strange that I could stand in the bathroom.
I honestly think that if I
and then squirt blood.
Didn't have that, if I had the toenail there, I'd be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently I had a squirter.
Yeah. I've never suffered ingrown toenails since, so that's a good thing.
I can't get this to come up, Buff.
Yeah, they only want $100 for that brand new in the box.
How about Jason, you prick? Hurry up, you got 20 minutes to be on live. And I'm like, friggin' hell, I'm heading for the hospital.
That was me, mate.
Yeah,
I'm riding along as fast as I can, avoiding buffaloes and, elephants and everything walking out on the road. And no, it's okay. I've got to be there in 20 minutes. We're going live.
That was me.
Exactly.
Peter, that was me, Peter.
I have a workmate who's
I know. I should have
hanging out in my shack on his own while I'm here talking to you lot. So, fuck, we all make sacrifices.
Well, that
mate.
takes the cake. You've got me there. You got me on that. Okay. I feel sorry for you there, mate. You one up on me. Hibbo, what's your excuse?
I don't have one, mate. I just think you're a fucking soft guy.
He's in his new model room. He's happy as Larry.
Wait, and it wasn't me who said hurry up, dickhead.
Well, who was it?
Who's
Me.
you know?
That's probably Hibbo. Yeah, probably.
Hey,
I know. My vision was blurred from the pain and you know whatever to see who wrote it. But that's okay. I'll go back through history. It's all good.
Exactly.
Oh man,
Still aren't
I'm actually in no
fine.
pain right now. Right now, it's feeling quite okay.
You know why? Because your nerves
Thanks to
have
you.
become
It's you guys. It's you guys have cheered me up. Thanks.
no. Your nerves have become
Fella,
numb to it.
you know.
See, over time, as you experience pain, your nerve receptors become used to it, so they learn to ignore it. That's why some people
good.
can experience more pain than others, because in the past
Okay.
they have learnt that pain.
All
and
right.
become
So, will I still
numb.
be able to have sex tonight? That's the big question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Well, you won't be able to be on top.
no, she's not going to suck my toes. She's not going to suck my toes. My right foot's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing like toe sex, mate. Nothing like toe sex. You got to try it sometime. We still live?
Oh yeah, well and truly.
this is
But
my
on
superhero.
the same note too, I have been told that I am emotionally numb. So yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
Me. Yeah. I have no. I have. What do you call it when you got no sympathy? You have.
No,
emotionally numb.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd make a good narcissist.
Probably. But you know,
Oh, Jay, Jay, I'm glad you're wearing
crying
the
over
shirt.
bent toes doesn't help you, mate.
Yeah. Oh God.
I mean, go through something like Jason did, and then we can talk sympathy.
what, waking up and looking at himself in the
It
mirror?
still is.
No, try fucking almost losing an arm and a shoulder.
Oh yeah. No, my shoulder's fucked. Yeah, I can't. That's as high. That's as high. Look. That's as high as I can lift my arm. My right arm. My shoulder's totally fucked.
Buffer's lucky to have a fucking arm.
Yeah.
It
Fucking.
doesn't matter.
Man, dude.
I told you guys about that bike accident, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not well.
Terrible.
He's not well at all.
First time I've seen something like that happen, like right in action in front of you.
How is his toe?
And yet, I'm thinking when I'm riding my bike, I don't know. If you let things like that bother you, you just wouldn't do anything, would you? You know, it's just someone's misfortune. Yeah. The problem over here is that nobody does anything to minimise the risk. They all just speed and take no safety precautions. And
Well, we've all seen how Asians drive in Australia, mate. Worst fucking drivers in the world.
I'll go shake hands with the unemployed. I'll be back.
and it's the families that suffer too. You know, people don't go that side of things. Anyway.
What did I miss?
Did I freeze or did Bill Draps freeze?
No, Bill's is gone.
Yeah, my toe's feeling much better right now. God.
That's good.
Anyway. So, what are you working on, Hibbo, on your new bench? What are you going to start working on?
I'll show you.
Oh, my connection must be my connection's going.
It's the hawk. Peter, the hawk.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with this screen. That way.
You can't stand and look at you either.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I don't mean to be rude, but
What you do?
You are.
I've got
And you look
food here for my offsider that's currently asleep and he hasn't eaten today. So I'm going to go and grill this over the open fire that I've got going. And not only that, but the drinks are at my shack. So
Well, you've got issues.
I've got issues.
Yeah.
Well, Mike.
I think Pete's got issues.
Oh.
Pete's got
I
brain
don't
damage.
have issues. But I got someone I need to feed, and he hasn't eaten in a long time. So, till next time, gang.
Catch you
Be
later, mate.
good, or be good at it, eh?
Yeah, and be careful when you walk around. You could break a toe.
Yeah, don't break a toe. Toes up, mate. Toes up.
No. I don't put it this way, Pete. Don't put your toes where you wouldn't put your dick. All right, guys. Till next time. Be good. Be good at it, eh?
Later,
Yeah.
Bill.
See ya.
All right.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Right. So can
There we
you
go.
hear me?
4 bottles left hanging on the wall.
Eh?
Oh, it's okay. Oh. A little bit.
All right.
I
I
wanna-
will
I
have
wanna
to
hear-
go and sort out my parents too.
I
All
wanna- I
right,
wanna
mate.
hear-
Well, thanks for jumping in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Oh, mate, anytime, mate. You are more than welcome.
Okay.
Can you flick me an email with colours and that, please, mate?
I will do that.
No, dramas, mate. We'll get that sorted for you. You'll have it by, say, Friday.
All right. I'll catch you all later.
See you, mate.
Hey, well,
A little bit. Yeah. Thank you, Dom.
all right.
All right.
I thought you would have learned how to say thank you in
3 green
Thai.
bottles sitting on the wall.
Has he smoked
Oh, I just got more ice put in there.
Has there been smoke or something?
All right, well, I'm going to go then. I'm going to take my washing off the line before it rains again tonight.
What's that, mate?
I'm going to take my washing off the line before it rains again.
Yeah, right, mate. Hang on. Well, we might as well wrap it up because Pete's in agony and we're sick of seeing his face. But we love him.
No, we don't.
All right. Hey, we'll talk to you guys all next Sunday, 5 o'clock again. Thank you so much for turning up. We really appreciate it. Pete, we'll talk to you
Mate,
during
whatever it takes, I'm always here.
you guys are the best. And catch you later, Hibbo. Have a great week, mate, when you're back on swing.
I'll fly back out Friday.
Right, mate. We'll talk to you during the week.
Yep.
Pete, see you later, mate.
Bye, PB. Bye, Peter.
See you guys. Have a great week. Stay safe.